Now click on ETAP software and open it. After the ETAP software open the assignment file or your previously file. Unlock the model. Then go to the define menu and go to the load pattern option. Now as we are going to do the seismic load analysis, so we have to first add seismic load. So first type the load as seismic, then click on the type as seismic, select the code as IS 1893-2002. Click on add new load. As the load has been added, click on the load and then click on modify lateral load. Here we have to propagate the wave from X and Y direction only. So remove the eccentricity options. Now for story range, don't do any modification. For seismic coefficient and first of all the zone factor Z, go to the IS code 1893-2002 and at page number 3 of the IS code you can see the map. As we know that we are going to construct our building on Bangalore, which comes under zone 2. So go down to table number 2 and as you can see the zone factor Z for zone 2 is 0.1. So go to the ETAPS and put the zone factor value as 0.1. Now for site type, for this go to the IS code and go to the figure number 2. Here we have to assume that the soil of our construction site is medium soil, that is type 2. So again go to the ETAP softwares and select site type as 2. Now for importance factor, go to the IS code again and go to table number 6. Here you can see that for hospital, schools, the value of importance factor is 1.5 and for all other is 1. So our building is a residential building, we assume that, so the importance factor is 1. Now for the response reduction R, go to the IS code and go to the table number 7. As our structure comes in ordinary reinforced concrete movement OMRF, so here the value of response reduction is 3. So again go to the ETAP software and change the value 3. Then for time period the calculation should be program calculated. Then click on OK. And our seismic load has been assigned. Now go to the define menu and then go to the load combinations. Here you can see all the load combinations are already here. If not present, then you can add it by click on add and then click on concrete frame design and then click on OK. Then the load combination will be automatically added there. Then click on OK. Now go to the analysis, click on show load cases for analysis, make the wind load as don't run case and then click on Run now. As analysis has been done, as you can see where the mouse points, the component at that place and all the values related to it can be shown. For more, click on display, click on force/diagram and click on shell load force. Here you can see different information for our analysis. Now go to the design, click on concrete frame design, click on view/revise preferences. As you can see, the design code is IS 456-2000. Then click on OK. Now again go to the design and then click on concrete design frame and then click on start design/check. It will take some time. As you can see, 8 concrete frame has been failed and computer asks for redesign. Then click on OK. Again, this will take some time. As our design check has been completed, click on design, then click on concrete frames / and then click on verify all frame object. As you can see, all of the concrete frames has been passed. Now click on report from Model Explorer and click on summary report. From here you can see all the data related to the project has been in the summary mode. We cannot print this as it is our evaluation version of ETABS. Now we will do seismic analysis using response spectrum method. First unlock the model, then click on define, click on function and click on response spectrum. From here click IS 1893-2002. Then click on add new function. From here give the function name as response spectrum. As the seismic zone factor Z, we know it 0.1, soil type is 2. For function damping ratio, go to the IS code, go to the clause 7.8.2.1. Here you can see for reinforced concrete member the percentage is 5%, as it is already been set to 0.05, that is 5%. For plot, remain as it is and then click on OK. As you can see, our response spectrum function is added. Click on OK. Now go to the option and then click on display units. Now we have to check the units of acceleration according to the software. Go to the acceleration. As you can see, the value of acceleration, unit of acceleration is mm/s². Now go to define, click on load cases, click on add new case, then give the name, suitable name for the load case as response spectrum. Now select the load case type as response spectrum. Now click on add. Now click on function as response spectrum, and then for scale factor, this is a formula for scale factor where I is importance factor, R is response direction factor, and G is acceleration due to gravity. After using all the values, we get the answer. So scale factor is 1663.5. Now type the values. Now again click on add. Now here the load name should be U2 for Y direction, and the function is again response spectrum, and then the scale factor is again 1663.5. Now for directional combination type, click on CQ-C3 to get peak response quantity such as phase direction, forces, etc. For model damping, the value should be constant at 0.05. Then click on OK. Then click on OK again. Now go to the analysis, select on load cases, and make dead load and live load do not run. Now then click on run now. It will take some time. Now go to the design and then click concrete slash frame slash view reference, as the code is IS456-2000. Then click on OK. Then again go to the design, concrete frame design, and then click on start design check. Again it will take some time. Now again go to design, click on concrete frame design, then click on verify all member passed. As you can see, all member has been passed. Click on OK. From report option from modular explorer, you can see the report of our model. Now we will do seismic analysis by using time history method. First unlock the model, then click on define, then click on load pattern, click on seismic load, and then modify lateral load. Here we can do the time history analysis only for x direction. Then click on OK and OK again. Now go to the define value, click on function, click on time history. Now from here select from file, then add new function, then click on browse, then select the file of the earlier data of time history function. I get this file from Skylab. It will take some time to upload the file. Now click on format type as fixed, and default value of 10 comes here. Now for header line to skip, click on view file and then count from where our data get started. As you can see, after the 9th line our data gets started. So skip the header line is 9, and the number of points per line will be 1. Now give the suitable name to this function. Like I have given time history. Now then click on OK. And click on OK again. Our time history function has been added. Now go to define, click on load cases. As the response spectrum is not needed, delete this case and click on add new case again. Type the load case as time history and select the load case type as time history. Now click on add and then click on load pattern and select acceleration. Then click on the function as time history and then click the values as 1663.5. As there is only x direction, we don't have to add anything for y direction. Then click on OK and then click on OK again. The load case has been added. Now go to the analysis, click select load cases. As you can see, that load and live load has been already removed. Click on run analysis. It will take some time. As you can see, the analysis is done. Click. You can see the display the various stress and force diagram from display option. Then click on design. Click on view references from concrete frame design option. As click on design. Click on concrete frame design and click on start design check. It will take some time again. As you can see, some concrete frame has been failed. Click on OK again to change this section from our concrete list, which we have been created from beam and columns. Design check has been done. Now click on again design, click on concrete frame and click on verify all member passed. As you can see that all member has been passed, a dialog box appear. Click on OK. Now from Model Explorer, click on the report and then click on summary report. From here you can see the summary report of our project. As you can see here. So from this, the seismic analysis has been done. Hope you find this video informative. Thank you.